So I always forget to turn my damn camera on once I start doing stuff in here. I started disconnecting all the stuff from the engine so I can get it ready to get out of here. It's the last piece I want to pull out of the car before I kick it out of the garage. I started disconnecting the AC lines, some of the smog system, the AC dryer is out on the floor, and I was starting to remove the wiring harness by the time I realized, oh, I haven't actually turned my camera on yet. So I'm still getting used to this whole trying to do YouTube stuff. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, I'm working my way front to back with the harness. There was TPS, idle air. This is coolant sensor in the front. Smog wires, AC. This is EGR. Pop that one off while I'm looking at it. Just kick it out of the way for now. Now I'm working on fuel injectors to follow this chunk of harness back here, which wraps around the distributor, which I might have to actually pull out yet. We'll see. Most of the connectors are kind of junk. Like the lock tabs on them are broken, so it's making my life a little bit easier. Kinda. I mean, the fuel injectors are still buried in here, and they're not the easiest things to get off, but I'm getting at them. And big hands don't really help either. Those off, I should be able to just start. Yeah, there we go. Start peeling this out of here. Doing this one-handed while holding a camera is quite interesting. I'm only working with a little tripod here. It's all I got from mounts, but maybe on top of here will work. This is going to be quite interesting to feed all this in and around. Oh yeah, of course the whole stud spin. That's great. Alrighty. That's out of the way. Trying to work around a camera is interesting too. I'm not used to this. There we go. Okay. Now where do you go? There are two AC sensors down there. Should just pop off. How does that clip on? What the hell? How does that work? This is a pinch plug. You just gotta pinch it to remove it. This one, how do you come off? Are you a push style? Oh, I understand. You can't see it, but I'll grab a pick. This one will work. Oh, can I get my fat hand in here though? Maybe not. It looks like it just has to pull up. There we go. Look at those finicky fingers. Boom. Nice. What else is in here? One more wire going to more AC stuff? Oh my god. Okay. I need to get some of these coolant hoses out of my way, but I haven't drained the rad yet, and I don't want to. So, we're going to be stubborn and just move them around. This is another pinch to release. There we go. Oh yeah, get out of there, come on. Okay, what's left? Blower motor over here. That's not metal. Okay, blower motor. Pretty skinny one running back there. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Let's show you that one there. Can't see. Right underneath all of this junk. So there's the coolant tank fuse back there and a little blue plug that I gotta get out somehow. And then, yeah, how am I gonna get at those? Ooh, whoever designed this, I wanna have a word with. It does look like it's just that blue plug that I need to get out. Is that the one I need? Yeah, I do need both of them. Damn. Oh, does this just come out? Hang on. Maybe I'm dumb. Yeah, this is 2 bolts and that pops right out. Let's do that. Oh my god, why is it so tight? Oh, of coarse thread, that's why. All right, I think, yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, what? Oh, get out, no way. So, that's funny. Huh. I was driving the Vet around for a while before I started stripping it, and I noticed there wasn't any heat, and now I figured out why. It's because the heater core is not connected to anything. Whoever owned this before me, they looped the hoses. Okay, that's interesting. I had to send a picture of that to my dad. Wiring. There's a fuse in the dumbest location possible. And on the bottom of this coolant surge tank, right here. There we go. Now that should be all the wiring on this side in the corner, minus whatever that is. Looks like a windshield washer sensor or pump. I'm gonna say probably a pump. Okay. There's a sub harness down here for something. And it is connected to all this garbage. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Okay, there we go. Let's get this just slightly out of my way, more in your way. So you can see what I'm looking at down here. This is the harness I need to remove. It is got a ground wire running down there somewhere. Right there. This was that little sub harness I was talking about, but it doesn't seem to be part of the harness I'm removing. What is that for? What do you go to? Oh, that's for the suspension. Oh, okay. Yes, that is completely unrelated to what I'm doing. Wobbly extension. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. Harness disconnected. We'll throw the ground bolt in the bin. I think this can go back over here so I can feed the harness out. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just so threaded in here. Come on, let's go. This is a little barbaric, yes, I agree. There we go. Okay, what just fell off? Oh, the fuse, that's fine. It's a good thing the windshield is already broken, because that didn't make a very great noise. Spark plug wires I can remove. I don't really care what order they're in because I'm not putting them back on. Small block Chevy firing order, if you're curious, is 18436572. Ooh, there we go. Engine's tilted a little far back, but it is there's no trans on it anymore, so I think if I just grab it, yeah, I don't know if your perspective can tell. Yeah, I can just shake the whole engine. Theoretically, I could pull it out as is, but there's still wiring and a whole bunch of other junk holding it in. Okay, there's this, nope, a couple more. These old school HEI distributors are neat because they have the coil on top. You don't have to worry about a separate wire. They're absolutely massive though. Like, the size of this distributor is ridiculous. You can get smaller ones in like the some of the trucks. The TBI trucks had a smaller distributor in case you're putting this engine into like an S10, for example, and need the room. The small ones are really, really nice to use. I'm gonna take the cap off. Ooh, no, I don't know if I'll be able to get at those bolts. I might if I tilt this way forward. Okay, that side's all out. This side has just got two straggler. Oh, one straggler. Come on, man. There we go. Nice. Spark plug wires are slightly dealt with. And all this EGR stuff can get moved out of my way. And here's gone. Oh, and the EGR is actually almost out. Just one hose. There we go. PCB can come off. Spark plug wires for now. We'll just tuck them off to the side because I don't need them. What is this? That looks like... Oh, coolant. Yes, coolant. Don't disconnect that yet. Oh, but I need my harness to go through there. My harness. Okay, yeah, I gotta get that distributor out. All right, so all the wiring on the back side has been disconnected. The distributor's out. Right now I'm gonna try and get this hood off by myself, so that's gonna be entertaining. And I'm gonna set up my camera just in case I drop it. That way I have it recorded. This is not a smart idea. Actually, that's lighter than it seems. I lied. Haha, look, my Corvette's a normal car now. Wow. Not sure what my thought process was here. Success! This baby can fit a whole lot of dumbass in it. Magic. Guardian Leviosa. How heavy is this? Oh. It's heavy, it's just awkward. Don't do that. That was stupid. God, that took me 11 minutes. Well, gives me all the access to the front end of this stupid thing now. I have problems. I've been going through the front bumper, taking all the bolts out so I can get this off so I have more access to pull the engine out with the hoist. If you're ever curious how many bolts hold the front bumper of a Corvette on, yes. Basically, there's two main ones this way, there's a big one down there, and then like a whole ton of 10 mils all over the place and Torx bolts. So it's gonna come off in one piece. That's the hope, at least. We will see about that. I don't know. And hope for the best, I will. I don't know how heavy it is, but she feels like she's got some weight. Oh God, what's hold? Oh, what a train wreck. Oh, the front rear end. There we go. Oh, yeah, that was dumb. What have I done that isn't dumb? Oh, that weighs a lot. Front end is now stripped. Looks like absolute hell. But that'll give me way more room to get a hoist in here so I can pick the engine out. So I'm gonna do the rad hoses, the front accessories, and the exhaust, and that should be all I need to take off before this will come right out. So See you in a bit. Alrighty, so it's time for the engine to come out. I have the hoist that I borrowed from my dad here, and there's a stand that's disassembled on the floor that I'm going to be needing. So I'm going to crawl underneath, get the starter removed so I can get all the wiring completely out of the way, and then I'll jack it up, probably grab it from the back bolt there, and I'm going to pull the smog pump bracket off and grab it just across the heads and yank her out. The starter isn't too bad to get out. It's a nice little gear reduction starter from GM. Oh, it's actually cracked. Look at that. There we go. Just the one wire in this harness here? No, there's something else. Oh, it is a knock sensor. There it is. Oh, I can't reach that. My hands are too fat. One of those push lock connectors, or a pinch lock rather. There we go. One of these you gotta squeeze from the sides, and it's old and it does not want to move. Ooh, that's healthy. What is attached to the back of you? Oh, nothing. Why would you put the wire through there? Oh my god. That's not in terrible shape other than the crack in the housing there. And now I can access the motor mount bolts from down here too. So, oh, but they hit out the other way. Ooh, that's gonna be a pain in my ass. So with the starter now out of the way, you can see the motor mounts right up there, and I gotta hit the bolt out forwards, which is really gonna suck because I don't have a lot of room under here. I'm not a fan of that. So, like I said before, I'm gonna get a chain from the back of this head to the front of this head, and I need to get this bracket off. So it's probably gonna be, oh boy, this guy, and then it looks like there's 3 bolts down in there I gotta get out. And that sucker should pop right off. There we go. 2. Uno. Dos. There we go. See you later. Ding dong, someone's at the door. That one there. There we go. Smog pump removed. That gives me one hole that I can use. Okay, so the only other thing I need to get out now, besides the motor mounts, is this power steering reservoir. We need to get those 2 10 mils out there. And just tie that up to the engine somewhere, and I think, fingers crossed, that's everything I need to take off. Okay, I'm glad I didn't record any of that because it took way longer than it should have. But the pressure line and the suction line I've got tucked over here, I took off from the pump to the rack, so that's all that should need to go with the engine, unless there's some surprises hiding under there. Now I'm going to hook up the lift and then get the motor mount bolts out. Alright, so the hoist is set up. I rigged it up the way I said I was going to, on the back side of this head and on the front of this head. I might need to play with the tilt of that yet. We'll see. And I have it sitting so that when you move it, it's kind of teetering on the verge of level. Okay, we have some success. If you can see down in there, right about there, that bolt is almost out. I just got to go underneath and pull it. And you can't see on this side, but it is out. It's free and it's ready to be lifted up. I'm going to set you up over here so I can swear at this. Sounds good? Okay. Bolt out. Alright. Everything's disconnected. It's time to pull this piece of shit out here. Let's play the what did I forget to disconnect game today. I forgot to disconnect the fuel lines. That's kind of a big one. smell of gasoline in the evening. Someone put blue Loctite on these fuel lines. That's interesting. I'm hoping I can just pull this up and out of those. Oh yeah, there we go. That is engine removed. There's the rest of the coolant I was looking for. What a mess. I smell like gas. I love it. Hell yeah, brother. There we go. What an absolute pain in the ass that was. That is a Corvette Tuneport 350 in all its glory.